Hook, imagine your heart and brain as two musicians in a duet. Most of the day they're playing different songs, one racing, the other trying to keep time. Stress, deadlines, constant notifications, poor sleep and anxiety pull them out of rhythm. The result is discord, tense moods, scattered attention, shallow breathing. But researchers have found a simple conductor you can learn to lead them both back into harmony, a deliberate breathing rhythm. When the tempo is right, the heart and brain fall into sync. This state is called heart coherence. What is heart coherence? Heart coherence describes a pattern of heartbeats and nervous system activity that is smooth, regular, and well-coordinated with breathing. A few key pieces explain how it works. HRV, heart rate variability. HRV is the natural variation in the time between consecutive heartbeats. Contrary to what you might expect, a healthy heart does not beat like a metronome. It flexes. Higher HRV generally signals greater flexibility and resilience. The body can adapt quickly to changes without overreacting. Heart-brain communication. The heart is not just a pump, it sends a continuous stream of signals to the brain via nerves, especially the vagus nerve, and through blood-borne hormones. These signals influence emotion, cognition, and even perception. When the heart's rhythm is regular and resonant, those signals are clearer and more calming to the brain. The autonomic nervous system. This system balances two branches: sympathetic, fight or flight, and parasympathetic, rest and digest. Heart coherence reflects a balanced state where parasympathetic influence is stronger, reducing the constant background of stress and allowing recovery and sharper mental control. The 5 to 6 breaths per minute zone. Scientists have identified a resonance frequency for many people, about 5 to 6 breaths per minute, roughly 0.1 Hz, where heart and breathing rhythms align and HRV reaches a peak. This is sometimes called resonance frequency breathing or coherent breathing. What does it feel like? Smooth, even inhales and exhales, not forced. The goal is rhythmic breathing that encourages the baroreflex, a feedback loop between blood pressure and heart rate, to oscillate at a calming, efficient pace. Many people find 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out is simple and effective. Simple protocol. Sit comfortably upright, relax your shoulders, breathe gently through your nose. Inhale for 5 seconds, exhale for 5 seconds. Continue this cycle for about 5 minutes. Start with shorter sessions if needed and build up. If you feel lightheaded, slow down or return to your normal breathing. What happens physiologically? When you breathe at this resonance pace, several physiological changes follow. Increased HRV. The variability between beats becomes more organized and larger in amplitude, a sign of increased autonomic flexibility and resilience. Lower cortisol. Regular coherent breathing reduces stress hormones, helping the body move out of chronic fight or flight mode. Improved emotional regulation. With clearer heart-to-brain signaling and increased vagal tone, the brain's emotional centers, like the amygdala, calm, and the prefrontal cortex can exert better control over reactions. Better focus and cognitive function. Reduce stress and stabilized physiology, free up mental resources, sharpening attention, decision-making, and performance under pressure. Why elite performers use it? This breathing technique isn't just a wellness fad, it's used by people who must perform consistently under stress. Athletes use it to calm nerves before competition, regulate arousal, and recover faster between efforts. Military personnel employ it to steady the mind and body during high-stakes missions. Surgeons and other clinicians use it to maintain focus and fine motor control during long, intense procedures. Executives and leaders practice it to reduce stress, improve decision clarity, and command presence. Closing your heart is far more than a pump. It is constantly sending contextual information to your brain. Breathing gives you a practical way to change that conversation. 5 calm minutes of resonance breathing can tune those two musicians back into harmony and give you a steadier, clearer mind to take on whatever comes next.